So, let me tell you about my day. I got up 3 o'clock in the morning in Victoria. I showered, I got ready. Seemed like it was going to be a great day. Going to be home in Masset, 10 a.m. Standing in the airport, waiting to jump on my airplane. And all of a sudden I notice a lot of people are confused and things are going wrong. And so I finally said, is there a problem? And she said, only with connecting flights. She said, are you connecting with somewhere in Vancouver? And I said, yeah, I'm going to Masset. She goes, oh, we're going to be late, so you won't get on your flight to Masset. I'm like, what? And she's like, yeah, well, you'll just have to go on the next one, which was on Tuesday. And I'm thinking, I'm going to be stuck in Victoria for another 2 days. Are you freaking kidding me? The airport from the airport in Victoria to Victoria, just the cab trip alone is $50 to $60. I'm like, okay. And she's like, we can take your bag off the plane. I said, well, can't I just go to Vancouver? I think my options are bigger in Vancouver. I should say, through all of that, there was a lot of tears, because I'm like, I need to get home. I've been gone a long time. And so I decided, yeah, I'm going to go to Vancouver. So I waited until their plane was ready to go, and I went to Vancouver. Get to Vancouver, and I said, okay, so what are you going to do for me? And they said, oh, we'll get you on the plane for Tuesday. It's Sunday. Tuesday is a long ways away. So I said, okay. So they looked at it and they said, no, actually, Tuesday's flight is booked. It'll be Thursday. Like, holy crap. Tears. Just a mess. In the meantime, I'm phoning Mark and saying, holy cow, I'm never getting home kind of thing. So he started looking at flights and stuff, trying to figure stuff out, and I just stood there and looked like an idiot. I don't know. It was just a very bad situation. So then Mark called me and said, hey, can you get to the north part of the airport. Terminal, that's the word. Couldn't find it. So I jumped on the shuttle and went to the north terminal. And as I'm driving along, we're talking on the phone, and Mark's like, oh, I don't think that'll even work. And I said, well, then I'll just go back and book my flight for Thursday, because either way, I need to get home. So I'm on the bus, flying around, I get to the north terminal, and Mark calls me again, and he's like, can you get off there? And I'm like, well, I guess. So I had to stop the bus driver and say, can I just jump out? Please let me jump out. So he pulls over, and I jump out with all my bags, and I get into the north terminal, and I phoned Air Canada, got a flight to Prince Rupert instead of Masset. I flew from Vancouver to Prince Rupert at 11:30, got here at 1:30, and then we booked the ferry instead. So now I'm on the ferry. It's 11:30. I'm just sitting on the ferry trying to get back home to Masset. What a day. In Prince Rupert, we rented a hotel room, which was really nice, so I was able to mostly the bags. Like, I have these big ass bags with tons of tools in them, and they're heavy as all get out. And I just couldn't imagine hanging out in Prince Rupert with these huge bags. And what do? Go sit in a restaurant for 8 hours? I couldn't do that. So thank goodness they had a room I could hang out in. Really, all I did was grab Subway, ate Subway, and then passed out for 2 or 3 hours. I'm not really even sure. And then I had a cab booked for 8, and threw all my bags in there. Thank goodness at the ferry, they take your bags and put them in a truck, so I didn't have to haul them all the way onto the ferry, because the road you take onto the ferry when you're driving, you also walk if you're just a walk-on. And now all I have is my purse, and my bags are somewhere downstairs in wherever they put bags, and I'm just hanging out. And you're not allowed to smoke on the ferry, just FYI. I did. Wow, I'm a rebel now. It's been a really, really long day. By the time I get home, I will have been up for about, I will have been traveling for about 26, 29 hours, somewhere in there. But this is therapeutic. I like talking to my camera. It's all the out. And it's a story, right? It'll be a better story when I forget half of it. Okay, bye-bye.